guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have beautiful new lighting. So yeah, I'm super excited. So today we're going to be doing flawless foundation for oily skin and contour. So foundation and contour. So first off, we are going to start by priming our faces with the Porefessional by Benefit. So it's a primer, and we're just gonna squirt a little bit on our fingers and just rub it in. Now, if you want to know how to do the eye look that I'm wearing now, I have a whole tutorial coming out next Monday. That will be a look with these eyes. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation in the shade Light 45 Neutral. Just going to take one squirt and put little dots all over our face like we did with the primer. Yeah, my last video was super dark, and as soon as I posted it, I was like, oh no, I need lights immediately. Okay. Next, I'm going to be going in with a damp beauty blender like sponge, and let me go get it damp. Okay, now that our sponge is all nice and damp, we're just going to pat it all. I lied. This is not what I usually do. So, we're going to take this foundation brush actually, before we pat it all in. This is a foundation brush by Tarte, out of their holiday thingy this past year. I'll put a link to it on Amazon. If you want to buy the kit, it was like $50 something, but the brushes are really good. Okay, now we're gonna go with the damn beauty blender and just buff it all out. Now I'm gonna have product coming off of it. Now, after patting all that in, I'm gonna go back in with more foundation and just apply a tiny bit to problem spots. This is pretty much what I do on problem spots instead of using a concealer. And we're just going to go back in and just... So this next step, you can just skip it. It's not dire, but I tend to have like darkness a little bit underneath my eyes. It's like purple. So I'm just going to take this Sephora Bright Futures thingy. This is supposed to brighten your skin. So I'm just going to take that and just make little pretty lines underneath my eyes. I don't think I get darkness anywhere else really, so that's the only place I'm going to put it. And then I'm going to go with a little baby beauty blender thing and just blend that all out. Okay, now I'm going to take this number 6 liner brush by Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going to take the Tarte Creaseless Maracuja concealer in the shade Fair. And this is going to be a sort of highlight, and we're going to put this right where we just put the brightener color corrector thing, and do pretty much the exact same thing. Then we're going to go back in with that little beauty blender and just blend it all the way. Okay, another tip to make your makeup last like all day. Before you put on primer or anything, you want to go in with the translucent loose setting powder and put that on first before any primer or foundation. And then you'll put more on again. Now, I'm going to use my Mr. Right Too Faced brush, and I'm using the Kat Von D translucent setting powder. And I'm just going to take a teeny tiny bit and just brush it all over, especially right underneath the eyes and everywhere pretty much that we put that concealer, because it's very tacky. Now I'm going to go with my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. And I'm going to take this the lightest shade with this Kat Von D contour brush. Just going to take some and just right up my cheekbone, make a line. Under the jawline to sharpen it. The forehead to make it look smaller. And then I'm going to use this Sonia Kashuk number 27 brush, and I'm going to go with that same shadow shade and just contour my nose. I'm just going to drag it down to blend it out. Okay, to help blend it out more, I'm going to grab this blending brush by e.l.f. Just going to blend out those harsh edges. Now I'm going to take this Tarte, just this Tarte brush, powder brush, that's what it is. This Tarte powder brush, and just blend out all those lines. Now I'm going to go back in with the Beauty Blender thing. I'm just going to take more of that Kat Von D translucent powder and just try and clean up that contour line. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this highlight shade. It's called Levitation. I forgot these had names. We use the shade Subconscious to contour. Now we're going to use Levitation to highlight. I'm going to take a little bit on my finger and just highlight the bridge of my nose. We're going to put a little more right there to make it pop some more. Now I'm going to take the highlight end of the Kat Von D brush and just knock off all that powder. Now we're going to go back in with that highlight brush. We're going to take a Levitation again and just add a little bit of highlight underneath the eyes, right above the contour. A little bit on our forehead. some on the chin. Okay, from this point I go on to put a blush on, and then I use a highlighter, not like the one we just used, but a highlight like one of these, and just do my usual highlight routine. And then, yeah, that's it for my complexion. So thank you guys for watching. Okay.